Okay, in this video we're going to go through the bench press. Now this is one of the biggest compound exercises for your upper body in terms of pressing or pushing movements. So what we're going to talk through is how to utilise your whole body to leverage the most effective bench press you can. So we're going to start with the three main cue points with your feet, your hips and your shoulders, identifying how to use your legs to leverage a bigger bench, okay? So let's start with your feet in your foot position. As you descend into the bench, you want your feet turned out slightly so that you can twist the floor and engage the glutes. So I'll show you how to do that first. Okay, so you could see as soon as my feet were flat, I twisted the floor and squeezed my glutes up. From there, we're going to set the shoulder position and really focus on pulling the shoulder blades back and down, retracting the scapula into the shoulder girdle and the shoulder socket, okay? So we're going to add in the feet as well. So feet, squeeze the glutes, set the shoulders back and down underneath so you've got a lovely arch in the back. Okay, from there we're going to look at hand position and then we're going to get into executing the movement. So feet, hips, shoulders all in one. So you can see feet are tight, glutes are engaged, shoulder blades are pulled back and down. Okay, so that's essentially how to set yourself up to engage the core and utilise the full body tension throughout the movement. So we're going to look a little bit closer at upper body and bar positioning. So in the setup, using these lines to identify where you want to grab on the bar, middle finger on this outside line, thumbs underneath, set the body and push off. Okay, so one thing you'll notice once I lifted the bar off, my elbow was perpendicular to the wrist. So if the elbow's too wide, we're going to lose tightness in the lats when we press and going to result in the shoulder rotating and pressing through the shoulders. We're looking to keep that chest nice and high, open it up and keep the elbow in line with the wrist so that it's all from the chest and we're nice and tight. So I'm going to show you how to utilise that through the full movement. So feet set, glutes on, shoulders, scapulas set. So as we bring it down, imagine you flare in the lats, holding two oranges in your armpits. And you see here at the bottom, the elbow is directly underneath the wrist. Keeping the chest high, push yourself away from the bar. Snapping the elbows in together at the top. Now one thing you can consider is you can notice my wrist position and my grip on the bar. Now, what you want to avoid is fully wrapping the thumb underneath so that the wrist is flexible. If you keep your thumb up, last thing you want to do before you lift the bar off is just tuck that thumb under the bar. So that way you're pressing through the palm of the wrist instead of a flexed, loose wrist. And that'll leave you to a much more stable bench press throughout the movement.